Yeah, good morning, everyone. Mm, so what we are seeing that we are seeing some weakness in the international market. US market is specifically technology stock has come off after a good run in the past few days. The market is seeing some corrections over there. Uh, though the Dow was flattish, but because of the tech decline, the S&P also declined. Asian market are also seeing some weakness, mainly led by what we see that the dollar index is giving some indications of reversal, wherein it may move up, and which can have a negative impact on emerging market. Even the commodities are also seeing some negativeness across the board. Most of the commodities are negative. Uh, if you see, aluminum is down by almost around 1% from yesterday level. Even iron ore and steel are also down by around 0.5 to 1% levels. So overall, weakness is seen in the international market, and we are seeing some negative opening for Indian market as well. So if we see the dollar index moving up, then there is a possibility that the market may see some corrections in that directions. Market will be watching for Fed chair statement in Jackson Hall, wherein the indications for the rate cut in the next week are expected. Market is expecting around 85% chances of Fed cutting interest rate in the next month. Now I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. Today, the market is likely to open on a flattish note and we're likely to witness some sideways momentum during a day. Yesterday, on the Nifty front, we have seen a strong pullback rally. Almost 0.5%, it has maintained a positive closing, but somehow it's facing a very strong resistance of 50 days moving average, which comes from nearby 25,020 levels. Unless and until it doesn't give the breakout of 50 DMA, major upside momentum rally cannot be witnessed into the Nifty end. So for the today intraday purpose, the first support is placed at around 55,740. If it's break down that level, then more profit booking can be seen into the market, which might take first support level for the Nifty will be at around 24,900. Any move below that level will see the extension of the profit booking, which might take a Nifty towards to 24,840 to 24,770 levels. Whereas on a higher side, as I said, that a 50 DM is acting as a very strong resistance level. So 25,040 are the immediate resistance level. Above that level only, we can see a smooth rally on the higher side, which might take a Nifty towards to 25,100 to 25,200 levels on the higher sides. Coming towards the Bank Nifty, from the last 2 to 3 trading sessions, we are witnessing that the Bank Nifty has taken a very good support of 100 DMA and shown some sign of a reversal or the bounce back rally. As long as it sustains about that level, we might witness some sort of a positive momentums. Yesterday also we have seen some positive move, but somehow it's not able to cross the 56,000 psychological mark. So for today intraday purpose, the first resistance will be placed at around 56,240. Beyond that level, 56,570, 56,600 levels can be seen, whereas the first support is placed at around 55,740. Below that level, 55,500 can be tested, which are the previous supports levels. Coming towards the stock specific, Zindal still really doing very well from the last few trading sessions. It is well placed above all the important moving averages. And after the strong consolidation within the range of 972,000 levels yesterday, we have seen a breakout with the decent volumes. So one should definitely keep an eye on this particular counters. We are looking for a target of 1,030 to 1,040 on the downside, whereas the support is placed at around 975. So this is the counter one looks positive on the technical front. That's it from my end. I request derivative team to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. On the derivative front, as I said yesterday, almost everything is still positive. The best part is that the 24,900, 25,000 put strike has witnessed a considerable amount of put built up, and the PCR at 25,000 is now nearing 1. So once that happens, you can see further buying in Nifty. Nifty has closed about 25,000 levels on the futures and just near about in the spot. So there is all likelihood that Nifty can go up towards the 25 500 odd levels going forward. So look out for the same. The overall view is bullish. Um, from the stock specific front, expect banking stocks to perform well because lots of shorts were there in the system and now they are doing covering. Autos have moved up, but we are seeing some short covering action in the oil and gas space and the PSU space. So some of those stocks can do well going forward. So yeah, look out for the same. So that's it from my side. Like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Thank you, Nirav. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday, two of the recently listed companies declared their June quarter results. First is GNG Electronics. They reported good set of numbers with revenues growing 22% year on year on the back of
आज काय
robust demand, wherein volumes grew 17%. Company's margins have grown 30 bips year on year. So GNG, which is into a refurbishing of old laptops business, has a strong fourth quarter generally. And through the IPO proceeds, it will be paying back its debt, and the net debt would be significantly lower in FY26. And during the con call, the company has guided for a 25% growth in the current fiscal and a scope of 75 to 80 beeps margin improvement as well. So, and stock is available at 47 times FY25 earnings. And outlook for GNG Electronics is positive. So, one can accumulate the stock. Cost prospects are good for the company. Secondly, Aditya Infotech Limited also reported good set of numbers with revenues growing 16% year on year and margins growing 110 basis year on year. Stock which is available at 33 times FY25 earnings, and we'll be giving further update on the stock further post the con call which is scheduled for today. Thank you.
Good morning. One IPO will be opening today. The name of the company is Mangal Electric Industries Limited. The IPO price band is rupees 533 to 561. Total issue size is rupees 400 crore, and the market cap post issue will be uh, 1550 crore. Talking about the company, Mangal Electrical Industries is engaged in manufacturing transformer component, transformers, and providing EPC services. It operates 5 production units in Rajasthan with significant capacity for CRGO processing, circuit breakers, and transformers. The company benefits from experienced leadership, key approvals, and diversified customer base across utilities. At the same time, the business faced challenges, including exposure to uh, raw material price volatility in copper and steel, intense competition in transformer industry, and capacity expansion by peers can create oversupply in the market. In peer comparison, Electrical has delivered faster growth of 25% revenue CAGR versus 11% for peers, and strong profitability of EBITDA margin 14.9% versus 12% of industry. Uh, Returns are also better with ROE at 29.2% compared to the peer average of 14%. However, valuation appears expensive at 32.8 times PE and 20.8 times EV by EBITDA compared to peer average of 28.9 times PE and 19.4 times EV by EBITDA. Considering the high valuation and associated risk, we assign a neutral rating to the IPO. Thank you.
Yeah, Diffusion Engineering also had a call yesterday. Company has given a positive outlook. Company has got a strong order booking in this quarter of 172 crores versus the last quarter of 103 crores. And company has indicated that order booking pipeline is also very strong and the higher order booking can be maintained in the current year. Apart from that, they expect revenue growth to be higher than the past trend, and also the margins should also see a improvement as compared to the previous years. Also, the expansion project, which is unit number 4, which is uh, doubling the capacity of plates and heavy engineering equipment, is expected to start in Q4. Currently, the company is short of capacity and operating at optimal capacity utilization. The increase in capacity will further support the growth of the company, and which will be visible in the next year. Apart from that, one more unit number 5 company has planned in the IPO proceeds. This is related to more of a manufacturing of welding rods and the consumables. This is likely to start in Q3 and start contributing revenue from there. So overall outlook looks positive. The stock is available at around 22.5 times FY27 earnings. So the stock can be accumulated at current price or on any corrections. Now request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, I thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Yesterday we witnessed gold and silver witnessing profit breaking. Today also this scenario might continue and wait for a pullback, then initiate a sell. Gold one can sell around 98 800 and maintain a stop loss of 99 100. On downside 94 98 400 to 98,000 are the levels where one can book profits. Silver also selling around 1,11,500 with a stop loss of 1,12,500. And on downside, the supportive areas are 1,10,000 to 1,09,000, whereby one can cover the shorts. And in metals, copper too. Expecting profit booking week below 874, 875. So one can sell around 875 with a stop loss of 880, and on upside, on the downside 870, 865 are the levels where one can book profits. Also zinc expected to test 262 to 61. So selling on rise with a stop loss of 267 is recommended. Crude oil prices are expected to trade weak below 54.80. So any pullback around 54.80, one can sell with a stop loss of 55.50. On downside, it can test 53.50 to 5300. And natural gas too, expecting prices to correct. Prices are weak below 255. It tested the resistance area yesterday and witnessed a sell-off. So as long as it is trading below 255, one can sell. And for the day, sell around 243 with a stop loss of 250. And on downside 235, 230 are the levels where one can book profits. So that's it from us. Thank you very much.